make away from this compound. Obviously, they hadn't moved them there at all, and Viru absolutely will go down, making this into a 2v or 1v1 here in terms of the teams.
4 players alive for both squads now. As they're crouching up behind the wall, they're just stimming up.
It's the wall of death. They're just going to run at one another, a mosh pit in the middle of this map.
There will come a day where the time of man falls, but today is not this day. Box Gaming, they're mounting up for this fight. They're mounting for the death charge towards the Black Gates.
They are tying the shoes on, making sure it's secured around the ankles. Locky goes out first, but Hua Xuan finds the first pick onto Louis. Break zigzagging his way through the smoke side. Loki goes down, just 2 players from Box.
Oh, they're smooth across this battlefield, Blank. They're running around like butter. They flow across it and make sure that they have every control possible. Pime going for the heel off here, but he gets spotted out, and it's you level up to crunch the Box.
Get pressured, but Megastar. Pressured, but Megastars, they lost an extra bunch of players, but they still got Vexy remaining up there on the high ground, avoiding detection. But still is going to be the player that's the furthest away from the circle. He's going to have to cross on over, but now TSM Entity with a smoke road. They had the circle so many times in their favor. They got all the utility in the world that they might need.
We saw TSM Entity claim their first chicken dinner at an international event yesterday. Fortunately, we didn't get the caster, but will we be able to close out their second chicken dinner today as Vexy is prone his way down. Jonathan weaving in and out one by one. He takes the shot, he gets the wipe, and that's going to be TSM adding another kill, making that 9 coming into the closing parts of this game.
TSM Entity team knows that they get a lot of damage, but not very much kills. But this time around, they got 9, looking for double digits into this one. Imperium, 3 teams still remaining into the game. Lufa's going to take an extra tick off Blue Zone. No, barely gets out in time, but does get sniped away. There it is, that's their 10th kill. Double digits for the side of TSM Entity, leaving them in a fight versus 2 players of Team Secret.
These 2 teams, they kind of struggled at the start of the tournament, right? But they both risen up, especially Team Secret, the Malaysian side, getting a couple of kills. But now as it comes down to this final player, can Clutch God and the rest of TSM team close out? iShots gets wiped out. TSM Entity Clay with a sliver of health, only 1 medkit. He gets behind a rock and makes his way in.
That was a great play, running behind the tree to make sure he can't get pressured by Jackson of you level up, and at the end he died because of the blue zone. He knew it was just a question of time before he could easily rotate in. But B11, he's going to get knocked away by Loki of Box Gaming. They are holding strong. The compound is not going to be too heavily in circle. They still got 1 building remaining. It's really going to depend. Grenades could be huge to get rid of this squad. Talking about grenades, Braga's going to throw one over to D2E.
Oh.
Will it connect? It's very close, but will not get the kill.
Now, there is still a remaining player, Swag, right? Of Megastars, you got Swag, but with Bray coming in, shots are being fired by D2E. He's going to get sandwiched up. He's going to get taken out, and Megastars are eliminated in 4th.
I mean, RRQ Athena, if they see a kill, they're going to take it for sure. 3 teams still in this one. King of Gamers Club, 1 player, D2E of RRQ Athena, and a full squad of Box Gaming. I mean, I just can't see this game not going over to Box Imperium.
True, but that tiny little cliff is actually helping King of Gamers, because really, Box have to full sender. But now as concept wrapping around, the shots are going to be fired up, but Louis and the rest of Box are firing up.
He's trying to get the first knockdown. They get it down to Braga, leaving Concept alone. He's going to try his best, but it's just not going to happen. And there you go, Box Gaming.
Good job, and I love the name. It makes so much sense for a trickster like himself. Always in the back lines. Box Gaming, they have a shack now. It's the one that Valdez the Murder had. It's not exactly amazing, but it's better than what they had before, right?
Freestyle had been so quiet. This is what I was saying before Box crashed in. They had been so quiet, and Bigatron probably didn't even know that they were holding down all 4 of them in that compound. They had 0 kills before that.
I don't know if you saw that on the side of a screen there. We just had a pop-up graphic, but Jonathan with 556 damage, 200 more than the 2nd place damage leader in this lobby right now.
Crazy.
Obviously, the game will end and there'll be an even higher damage number, but that's ridiculous how much damage he did do. Nexo comes through, still on Synergy, but Reject Scarlet, they've been chilling. They've been happy on vacation on the northeast side.
Plenty of teams went down during that rotation. Their Team Secret and T1 both taking a tumble. Unfortunate. The western side and the eastern side now thinned out. RRQ going to finally get eliminated as G9 goes down in 7th.
Do you think the Dragons can do it again here on this map, John? Do you think Synergy can let out a thunderous roar in this game and get that next chicken dinner from the one they had yesterday?
I mean, they've got the warehouse, right, Blank? That's a pretty strong location, but leaving it is always going to be tricky. They're right on the edge of this next circle. It depends how they can deal with the teams on the southwest.
Exactly. You're completely right, John. It's going to be difficult leaving this particular compound, so they need to have a dominant hand in this circle to begin with, get some good knocks through, really diminish the amount of players that are even alive still on this map by the time the next circle pops. But Reject Scarlet, they're probably their biggest enemy on the northeastern side.
Kratos, the last player for Team IND. They currently have 6 kills. They made it to 5th, so that's a strong showing for them. GXR Celts, they go down in 6th place, and the rotation comes in from Freestyle now, but Synergy have spotted it out. They're getting dismantled on the push as Box Gaming chime into the fray as well. Just Malik standing. No, he is going to go down. Sorry, it's Motsu standing now for Freestyle on the north side, and I think everyone knows where he is. There's a buggy covering him for now, but he's low on meds. He's pretty down on his luck as well.
Yeah, you're completely right, John. I think Box Gaming, they're pulling out the seats and asking everyone to sit the hell down. This is their circle right now, despite being on the outside of it. Synergy, this is a team they've got to get rid of because they're starting to have a real shot into this game.
Synergy are protected as well. That's the thing. They're not taking fire from any angles. Freestyle do go down. 3 teams remaining now. Box Gaming, Reject, Scarlet, and, of course, Synergy.
Reject Scarlet have been really slow to actually take position in this circle. Almost a little bit too cautious, in my opinion. Synergy, though, the circle grows ever closer towards them. Reject Scarlet now taking shots towards Box Gaming. Box Gaming really only having these rocks as left, right, and center. Reject Scarlet, though, they want to send some more smokes out. They want to get those trains going, try and survive for a little bit longer. Second place would be ideal. They don't have many kill points on board. They desperately want those 14.
They've got 4 kills, as you say. Pretty decent, to be honest, getting forwards towards these higher placements, but it's 7 kills apiece for the other 2 squads.
Civi just swinging slightly out wide, finds a little bit of damage, but it's not enough. And now his position has been revealed, but the ghillie suit will keep him under wraps for a little bit longer here.
That's going to be really powerful.
Are in front of Box Gaming. Next circle will define a lot as it just encloses on the map.
Look at how Synergy have spread out this line of fire as well. They're covering off so many sidelines.
Yeah, this is really well played, and like we said earlier, they took a really good moment. It is complete opposite of what Reject Scarlet did, John, where they took so long to even try and find a position in the circle. Synergy knew they had to move, and this is the pace that we keep mentioning from Synergy, that it's just increasing and increasing. But now, it's Box Gaming, Reject Scarlet, Synergy all locked in this freeway fight, John.
The Synergy have a dominant position, and one player from Reject Scarlet gets knocked on the sidelines as Webb to go down. Urali not really going to be able to stand up to get the res, goes out wide.
So many nades.
He is eliminated. Box take them down, and now it's 2 teams left standing. 3 players from Box Gaming, 4 players from Synergy. We've seen this conflict before, and it was only 2 versus 4, and Synergy still came out on top. Blank. Break is going to go down. And Synergy continue to dominate the zone, but Louis stands up, takes Ted down a peg, and now there's going to be 3 players left.
Civi is so wide here, could get the biggest flank of his life onto Box Gaming. We'll see if he can make it happen, John.
Oh, Civi able to find one onto Louis. Break low behind him as well. Loki in the grass, the last remaining hope for Box Gaming. Schreider going to pop up as the smoke blooms. Looks for the flush on Louis. Civi able to make it happen. Loki wants to try and stand up. 8 kills found. Already a great game for Box, but with 4 players alive on Synergy. The nade sent out wide. Loki goes boom. Synergy, take it home.
What a beautiful nade to end that game.
I can't just snake here. If I just snake here, we're not going to get the win.
Right.
I might just get some placement points.
The crouch
We want to have
position.
the win.
The crouch position. 900 kills as well as the numbers.
We had 8 out of 12 teams
Hey,
go to
a bit of the killers and the kills.
that everyone's shooting at each other, but then again, you get knocked.
Yeah.
You're behind cover. So you get that res up,
Yeah.
and you just heal up, and you keep on shooting, keep on fighting, and that's what we see so high numbers from so many teams.
Urban mid-game. Mid
Yeah.
to late game.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly.
Avenger, that's ridiculous.
It's 9 teams with more than 1,000 damage, and then it's 2 teams more than 900 damage. So potentially it could have been 11 teams with the 900 damage, or it is 11 teams with 900 damage or more. It's actually crazy to see. But then again, as Frost said, it's pretty normal. Once you get knocked behind safe cover, you're able to get rest, and that just kind of makes the ball rolling in terms of high damage numbers.
What a day it's been.
It's been
so
amazing.
far. TSM Entity, Team Secret. Who else has shown up, Frost? Because these two have been very, very impressive throughout the day.
There's like
The box.
It's no secret.
Throughout all of this.
Oh.
Luxie and Ryzen. Wait, is Luxie over? Wait, was
It's damage, it's damage. It's not kills. It's
but G9 was first.
That's
yeah,
a
but
kill.
because they're so close.
Yeah, but look, it's only 400 damage
Yeah.
between
Yeah, that's
G9 and Luxie.
Yeah.
And in between, you have Ryzen, of course. A little bit of a sandwich.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I guess so. Speaking of snacks, he's down there as well. A lovely little sandwich down there too.
Nice.
He joins the fray. I think he actually may have been in the top 10 already.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how it's going to be. Overall rankings time after day number 2 of our second Super Weekend. Let's see. Bigatron is 1 point away from the 300
Wow.
point club here, as we have King of Gamers still without their chicken dinner, but they've joined the 200 point club. Actually, we have 8 teams in the 200 point club right now, with T1 joining.
Yeah, T1, impressive actually, being up there because they come from a region that is sort of a underdog, I'd say, from Korea. We know that they're not really playing with the South Asia against each other.
Very impressive.
The outers, I'd say.
Actually, that's very impressive to say. They're kind of a term that we use in the industry sometimes, like active as well. It's from 6
It's far.
Really Scarlet.
here throughout tomorrow, same time, same
Out in
place.
the open, but Valdez gets the squad wipe on the Box Gaming. They will continue on still up as a 3-man squad, but BTR Microboy gets a knockdown onto Rex.
I love how Team Secret are currently playing this one. They sent iShots with a lot of visibility in the circle on the western side. He has information on all the players because he had that little bit of like a 90-degree angle of the compound itself, and they have visibility on all of the high ground positions. Matoy might try and join actually over to iShots, and this might be actually the opportunity for them to take the win, but still King of Gamers with a high ground that you were questioning earlier. They're getting so much pressure down onto Bigatron, but the shots are just not connecting.
But they're also not getting into the circle. The blue zone's closing in. They're going to go down. That's going to leave them out of the woods. They get eliminated in 6th place. We have 5 teams left as Valdez gets a knockdown under Reject and a confirmation.
Valdez, here it is. They're knocking on the door of Reject Scarlet. They're going for Urali. Urali trying his best to fight back. Does get Martin, but that's all he shall get as they still got one sneaky play of Bigatron right around the corner. I'm pretty sure he's not going to try and go for the third party. He's just going to wait for them to move on forward to go for the backstab.
So he's like, you don't see me. You don't see me. I am John Cena. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Indeed, yeah, very good statement. But Jonathan is still there. He's got the hail bell. He's got great possibility of taking this game in the circle. Actually, you see it right now. Goes over to both Matoy and iShots. iShots got knocked away. But the grenade did come on through. Not quite able to get anything extra. But they should send Rex and Yuhai actually on the fight. And Valdez get rid of the team to confirm their position. They can't anymore, though. Matoy got knocked away by Jonathan.
Jonathan, we know him as one of the best fraggers in the world. He is considered a one-man wrecking machine. He's gotten down 2 members of Team Secret, but Valdez gets another member of Team Secret, leaving Yuhai the last man standing.
How was Martin allowed to get that kill? There's no way. Why would you just aiming? Just go for the bloom play, and that would have been perfectly fine. Team Secret, though, now down to 1 player. That's going to be Yuhai. You know, there's no way Jose's going to go for that push. He goes for the push, and there you have it. Armjane gets confirmed. Zuxi comes out of his nice slumber, but Jonathan goes for the re-engage and gets rid of Bigatron in 4th position. Jonathan is making it happen.
You talk about the snakes of Sanhok. What about the craziness in the fields of Erangel as Jonathan pushes his way forward, knowing that he's 1 player up? Is this going to be the chicken dinner? It is TSM 2 in 1 day. Jonathan